today. From Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, California, it's Week 2 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Nothing on the scoreboard, 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football. On first down, they'll start out with Hubbard. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there, second down. The numbers on the ground last week for Hubbard: 13 carries, 61 yards.
Not a horrendous week last week running the ball, but definitely room for improvement for their numbers. No doubt they made some slight adjustments to how they're going to call plays this week in hopes they can kick those numbers up a notch.
And he's brought down. 14 yards, good for a Panther first down. On the counter, this is Hubbard. And he got blown up, losing yardage on the play back at the 44. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Right back to Hubbard. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. The play fake, now Young. He'll dump this one off to Hubbard. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. The Panthers had 0-1 on the year following the loss in the opener. And what doubly stings for them, CD, they lose week 1 at home, and now here on the road week 2. So it's certainly not a must-win, but boy, you hate to start a season with 2 straight losses.
Yeah, because you sort of feel like you're playing from behind right from the beginning, and that can really mess with your confidence. Plus, if you get to 0-2, here come the articles, here comes the sports talk shows, pointing out the small percentage of teams that make the playoffs after they begin a season 0-2.
And the Panthers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Checks this down to Hubbard. Touchdown, Panthers. Chuba. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. First down, Young. The throw out wide going to be incomplete. You look at this Niner defense, currently number 1 in the NFL against the run.
And that's a ranking that feels good, right? To be number 1 and be the top of your profession. But here's the problem. It's only week 1.
1 week, yeah.
Can they do it 15 more times? If so, then we really got something to talk about.
That's the challenge. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they will stop him short. They get him to the ground at the The offense set to take the field here as they have the football in the final minute of this first quarter. They'll start on the ground with Hubbard. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. On play action, Young. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for this with Hubbard. And he will get the first down as he's up to the 20-yard line. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
But it wasn't a goal line situation, but how about the goal line formation on 3rd and short? They went in, went heavy. No surprise on who was going to get the football. How about the power exhibited there?
Yeah, that was just put a hat on a hat, drive forward. Nice job to pick it up. It's Young off play action. Looking left sideline, That's complete. And wrangled down quickly just past the 40 at the 41. A good pickup there, 21 yards. 2 first downs have him up to the 41 now for 1st and 10. A give up the middle, Hubbard. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Now Young. Rolling to his right. Looking right sideline, that's complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Straight ahead with Hubbard. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Now 2nd and 5. Young now. He'll get this complete to the running back, Hubbard. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. Now a 1st down throw for Young. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Young's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. They run here with Rico Dowdle. And he's going to have this pretty close to a 1st down as the tackle is made at the Niners 16. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Touchdown! Xavier Legette, his first. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. A 1st down throw for Young. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Yetur Gross-Matos getting in there to make the play. So after the sack here, 2nd and 14. Young to throw it. Dancing to his left. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. And they'll run on 1st down with Hubbard. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 56 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. Things looking much rosier for him here in week 2. They work with the lead as they've got it 1st and 10. That throw by Young incomplete.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the 1st down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
The 2nd down throw for Young. Forced out to his left. Oh, and that is incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
So on 4th down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And the 40. Purdy to throw it on 1st down. Completes it to Jennings. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Final play of the half. Purdy. That's to the right side. Complete to Kittle. And Kittle going to have a 49ers 1st down as the tackle made up at the 27. Sorry, Coach, put a pin in that. We are going to move right on to the 3rd quarter here. Ready for the 2nd half. 14-3 our score as we are back underway on EA Sports. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Young off the bootleg. Short throw hauled in by Trimble. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. They run here with Dowdle. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Here's Young. Being chased out left. That one complete to the get. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. 2nd down and 4. A running play. It's Dowdle. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. Young will set to throw. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. That one goes for 24 yards. They'll run out of the gun. It's Hubbard. Emmanuel Agba there on the stop.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on first down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on 2nd.
Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. And the 49ers are going to get the football here at their own 23. So the penalty there winds up on the offense, so obviously it's declined, and we have a change of possession. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line, 1st and 10 at their own 23. And here's a good way to kick off a drive, complete over the middle. And out across midfield down to the 45. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. And they'll go with a ground attack here. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. They run with McCaffrey off the option. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game. You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
And his kick is good. Oh, he just did tuck it into the bottom of that left corner. And a second field goal here cuts their deficit to 14-6 now. Well, whatever was said in the locker room during the break must have worked. They forced the turnover. They didn't get the touchdown, Charles, but it does translate into 3 points to begin this second half.
Exactly as they discussed in the locker room at halftime. Get some points to get things kick-started. Now start your half off with some momentum. Gives you something to build on for your next possession.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. Oh, what a juke into space. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 74 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon. First down, they'll stay on the ground with Hubbard. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
So no gain on the play, and 3rd and 8 now. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. On third down, here's a run by Hubbard. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line, and that is not near enough. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up the fourth down. Here's Johnny Hacker now as he's on to punt for Carolina. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. San Francisco set to go on offense once more. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
2nd and 9. Back to throw, Purdy. That's over the middle and caught by Ayuk. And down he'll go at the 25. So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and that'll leave them with a 3rd and just a yard. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. Shotgun now with Purdy. That's complete out left to Ayuk. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On 2nd down, here's a keeper by the QB. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it will be the Panthers' ball, 1st and 10. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Their defense got to stop, force the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. A solid run on 1st down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3. On the run, it's Dowdle. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down. Out of the gun, it's Young. Got a man, that's Leggett. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, here's the give to Hubbard. And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Panthers 1st down, and comfortably so, as he gets 5 there on 3rd and a yard. Here's Young from the shotgun. And he's got his man on the out route. And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the 1st down. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. A quick throw by Young, caught out wide. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left. On the handoff, it's Hubbard. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Chuba Hubbard, his first rushing touchdown on the year. And the Panthers have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this fourth quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is up to 15 now. That time a 9-play drive. And it was Chuba Hubbard who finished it off with a touchdown run. And up 2 scores late. No clue why you do this here, but they're going to go for the onside kick. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. And San Francisco gets set to go here. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now. Here's Purdy. That's caught by Ayuk on the slant. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 3. Purdy sets up to throw again. Pass caught by Pearsall. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Panthers 33. Two minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10. Throwing here, Purdy. Got a man, that's Ayuk. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. This is 1st and 10. Purdy to throw. That's caught out right by Jennings. They'll come up now on 2nd down. Here's Purdy. And he's going to drop this down to McCaffrey. And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there. Now this feels like a late season game even though it's just week 2. And this is caught for a touchdown. So hang on now. Things just got a little bit more interesting here in the final minute. And now in a 9-point game, they'll still just need to go for 1 here. And it's good, so that will get them back within 1 score. So a nice drive put together there. They go 75 yards in 9 plays. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. So still a little over 40 seconds to go. Time enough to put a drive together if they can get this onside kick. And the Panthers are going to recover here, and that should be enough to get them the victory. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. So they come up on 2nd down, and they can get another run like we just saw. Would likely put an end to this thing. Young here to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. And now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Down to a knee goes Young, and that should be the final act in this one. So a win here for the Panthers, and it was thanks in part to the play of their third-year quarterback.
Yeah.